Speaking of juniors, we have Nonso Chinye coming out to attempt a British junior squat record. It currently belongs to himself at 342.5. Can't chip it here as it is an open competition. 15 kilo jump from his second. I've got to say, based on his second, it looks like he might have this.
I would expect so. His second was super fast. And he's such an impressive young athlete. Absolutely irrefutable depth.
3 white lights, a good lift, and a new junior British record. And that is shots fired to the older lifters he is fighting against today.
As you say, he's not just a junior, he's 19 years old.
Yeah, he's fresh out of sub-juniors. Now we have Mo coming out, 345 kilos, again matching that jump. 15 kilos from his second. We all anticipated a big fight from the top 4, and they are not disappointing.
They are delivering. This will be a big PB for Mo.
Wow.
3 white lights, and that is a good lift for Mojeed Sulayman. Great to see him come in such great form. And I'm going to say exactly the same about this man.
Absolutely. We have Inderraj coming in out now, 350 kilos, attempting the same final squat as Tony Cliffe. This is just 5 kilos below the British record. Indy looking really strong today, and if he gets all 3 squats, he again is in a dangerous position, looking to push the other 3.
Of course, Tony's not just a big squatter, he's a massive bencher, and he will really pull out a lead when we get to bench. However, seeing Indy under the bar for 350 is fantastic.
He has 10 seconds to get that start command. Wow, look at that. He matches Tony Cliffe's 3rd attempt, and it is 2-1, a good lift. And we have 1 squat remaining, 350 kilos. Probably been a while since somebody's matched the number Tony's had on the bar for squat as well. 350 kilos for Tony. And there it is, as expected. Looks strong. It's a good lift.
But also a really measured performance. Do what you need to do. He wasn't pushing the boundaries. He's a big sub-toker. He'll know he'll make up a lot of ground on his bench.
We have Indy now coming up for 185, taking a 2.5 kilo jump, just looking to rack up as many kilos as he can heading into deadlift. Perhaps trying to bank on Mo losing out on some kilos.
Yes.
And that was on the money, the perfect number.
Great lift there from Indy.
And now we come to maybe the most important lift so far this evening. Mo coming out for 202.5 again. He got both his first lifts, both overruled by the jury. He wants to make it undeniable, both on account of blue, soft elbows. And I think it's just 1 elbow as well, so needs to convince.
Just exaggerate that lock a little bit. Just give it a snap.
And it looks a lot better.
3 white lights. No one's overturning that one.
Everybody's relieved. Nobody wants to. Just wanted to let the audience know there, but
yeah, if the side refs think the position's good, but the centre ref doesn't, the consensus is that the start position's good. So she would give the start command, but then be forced to give a blue card.
205 for Nonso here, 10-kilo jump.
That's really put a crimp in Mo's day.
Yeah, because he's going to be forced now, and he has to retake the same weight. It's too risky to go up, and of course it's no other than Tony Cliffe, going for a British Open record and an M1 record. Hasn't opted for the chip, which, you know, could come in useful for sure in this big battle today, but going straight for the 247.5 to break his own British record. Wow.
He's so strong.
And you've got to think 248 would have been there. He is fired up, but the most fired up I've seen him in a long time at a British. Now, the teenage phenomenon Nonso Chinye, 380 kilos for his second attempt.
Nice.
Yeah, and 380 moving like a second.
That is a statement right there.
It is, in fact. And we are already at 385 kilos.
Indy's looking focused.
385, a 30-kilo jump for Indy. Absolutely huge. He's not so far behind Mo if he gets this.
Now, I think he messed up the start position there. I think it was harder than it needed to be because he kind of flicked the bar out in front of him as he started to pull.
And here he comes to try and do that. 355 kilos for Tony Cliffe, the last pull of the day to put him on a 952.5 total. It will be a hard challenge for any of the others.
There he is, only 2.5 kilos under his own British total record. Now, I think only Nonso can chase him now.
I mean, there is a reason that Tony Cliffe is a two-time world champion, a Sheffield athlete, and that is exactly why. And like you said, it is only really possible for Nonso to chase him. And who's going to win? The new M1 or the new Junior? It is quite a stark difference, but they're both incredible. Mojeed Sulayman now 382.5, looking for that podium position secured, and for a 930 total.
It moves, and it looks good to me.
Look, bang on the money. 3 white lights, a good lift, and a 930 total. Indy's going to have to move his attempt up by 5 kilos, which it looks like he did because he's heavier. Sorry, he's the same weight as Mo. So need to lift more. He's going to have to lift just shy of 400 kilos to pull onto the podium.
I think the world record's 396.5, isn't it? Did it go up again? Etienne El Char, wasn't it?
And here he comes, Indy Singh, a British deadlift record attempt at 397.5. This is to pull him ahead of Mo to take bronze position for the time being. And if Nonso misses, it could be for silver. All or nothing. Oh, and it's just
unfortunately
too
not.
much. And it is such a shame, but what a performance he has had, going 8 for 9 and really only missing that last lift because his hand was pushed.
Nonso is going for all the medals here, all the achievements.
Absolutely incredible. An absolute superstar. 19 years old.
How much would this upset the apple cart, though? 19-year-old beats Tony Cliffe.
Well, I think that doesn't just make a statement in Britain, but in the world.
Absolutely.
This is going to send shockwaves around the world. Everybody is watching Nonso Chinye, superstar, 402.5, his last pull, an attempt to pull ahead of Tony Cliffe, become British champion at 19 years old. Can he do it?
It's not going. Tony Cliffe lives to fight another day.
But my oh my, Tony probably broke a sweat for the first time in quite a while. And that leaves Nonso in bronze. Mo, after a bit of a roller coaster of a day in silver and still holding on to British champion for now, Tony Cliffe.
He totaled 952.5 kilos and he smashed a lot of records along the way. It is none other than Mr. Tony Cliffe, SBD Open British champion as a Masters 1. We saw some jokes fly back and forth about senior citizens, but I tell you what, he's handed you all your